Thank you. Thank you. As Mrs. Schefter said, impromptu public speaking is difficult. It's stressful. Yet everyone here seems calm and relaxed. Why?
Laminine.
Now, I should be exhausted and I should be stressed. I gave a talk last night in Orlando, got up at 3 in the morning to get here by noon. Now, the talk in Orlando was not stressful. I was comfortable with the material, and many of the physicians in the meeting were personal friends. But I don't know any of you. The only person in this room who I know is Dr. Poling. And this material is new to me. So I should be experiencing stress. My heart rate and blood pressure should be high. My stress neurotransmitter, norepinephrine, should be high. My stress hormone, cortisol, should be high. But they're not. Why? Because Laminine blunts the stress response. Specifically to public speaking, but I think we can extrapolate and say it blunts the stress response in general. Now, this is huge because we're all experiencing way too much stress. We can't walk away from our stress, but if we can mitigate the biochemical consequences of stress, this is huge for our health. Now, I learned about Laminine only 4 weeks ago. Dr. Poling and I were at another meeting, and he starts talking about this new supplement, Laminine. And he won't be quiet. And I didn't want to hear about it because I have all these other projects going on, but he was very persistent. And he just shows up at the office 3 weeks ago with a box of Laminine and says, take it and read these papers. So I did. But I didn't see how it was going to help me. Now, while I'm a cardiologist, I'm involved in nutritional and complementary medicine, and I take a lot of supplements. I've designed supplements, so I didn't know how this other supplement's really going to help me. But I took it, and I'm glad I did. Now, I'm an addicted runner. I have to run 36 miles a week or I don't feel good. I don't sleep good, and I'm difficult to be around. But all that mileage takes a toll on my middle-aged frame with aches and pains and sore muscles. And that's a lot better. That's an awful lot better with Laminine. Maybe basic fibroblast growth factor in a fully formed adult is basic fibroblast repair factor. So I'm repairing more rapidly. Cold sensitivity. I've always been cold sensitive. When I was a little kid, I was the first one to come in with cold red fingers. And that's because I don't make nitric oxide well. I have 2 bad genes, so I have to take arginine. Now, I've been taking arginine, but my supplement is no longer available, so I haven't been taking it, and I notice cold fingers when I run and cold toes at night. But since I've been taking Laminine, that went away, because arginine has Laminine, right? So that's pretty good. When I'm not running, I lift weights, but nothing happens. My 25-year-old son, who's this big chunk of muscle, he kind of looks at me and smirks, you know, because like I lift weights and nothing happens. Well, now, you know, something's starting to happen. My wife said that, you know, when we first met, I had a 6-pack, and it's starting to come back. Speaking of that, with my wife and noticing things, there are some younger people here, so I'll keep it kind of quiet, but testosterone levels do go up, all right? And this is big, all right? Cortisol, which breaks us down, falls. Testosterone, which is anabolic, it rises. So we have a direct anti-aging effect. And this is huge. I'm a cardiologist. Every male patient I see with heart disease has a low testosterone level. If we can raise testosterone, we're going to go do a great deal to help prevent cardiovascular disease. Women? I'll have to work on that. I'm not quite sure. No personal experiences there. It works for women. I'll have to get some for my wife. So we're really pretty excited about this. I mean, you know, this is, you know, and my mood, you know, has been better. You know, being a physician these days is kind of difficult. I understand that Medicare does not consult with K. Ross regarding its compensation plan. So I've been feeling a lot better, you know, since I've been on Laminine. So we're pretty excited about this. And my question is, how does this work? How can a supplement help so many people with so many things? And this is something that Dr. Poling and I are all excited about. And, you know, we know that it's affecting the endocrine system, The hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis controls many aspects of our health, and that's getting better. I also think that we're controlling transcription, that is the reading of our DNA. Certain genes are being turned off, others are being turned on in a more youthful fashion. And this is something we'd like to investigate. So Dr. Poling and I have been brainstorming about how we can investigate this. And as Dr. Poling stated, in many of our patients we're looking at salivary cortisol, blood and urine testosterone, urine neurotransmitters. So we're going to obtain these panels, and instead of giving our patients drugs and nutritionals, as we did in the past, we're going to put them on Laminine. And then we're going to repeat it. And what we're going to see, we're going to see low cortisols coming up, high cortisols going down. We're going to see more serotonin and GABA and dopamine, sort of a neuroendocrine anti-aging repair. So we're pretty excited about that. We're going to be looking at markers of inflammation, like C-reactive protein, markers of oxidative stress. We do carotid artery intermediate thickness. We measure the thickness of the artery wall, which tells us your propensity to form plaque. And we can take a measurement, put people on Laminine, and repeat it at 6, 12, 24 months. And anything that stabilizes IMT will stabilize cardiovascular disease. So we're kind of excited about that. And any other ideas that people have on how we can study this so we can prove the rest of the medical community is going to be skeptical. They're going to want to have some proof. So to get the word out, we're going to need to prove it. So we have these research ideas in mind. And if any of you have any ideas to help us, please let us know.
Thyroid.
I imagine thyroid will go up. If the hypothalamus and the pituitary are cooperating to affect testosterone and adrenal hormones, thyroid hormone will probably go up. Has anyone experienced a change in their thyroid status? Well, probably we will when we look.
Thyroid's been removed.
Then I don't think anything would happen. With no thyroid, nothing would happen, no. Yes?
Someone noticed if she went to her heart doctor that her palpitations stopped.
Right, well, yes, that would be if your norepinephrine levels fall and your cortisol levels fall, your heart palpitations may go away. That would make perfect sense, so we'll find that out. Well, that's all I had to say. I'm just delighted that Dr. Poling got me involved in this, and I'm delighted that I'm taking it myself, so thank you.